Hey, Bugs.
Hey, Judd. How's it going?
Good, but I'm pretty worried about my nice Medeo T9 getting stolen here.
Yeah?
We've heard about bike thefts on the rise. Walk me through how I would best secure this puppy.
So first things first, we usually don't want to block the whole bike rack. That's okay though. So ideally, if you can park at the ends, that way you're right next to a secure bar to lock the frame to. That's the biggest thing. We want to protect this one. That's the heart and soul of the bike. So with here on our Gazelle Medeo T9, we got our cafe lock. So step number one, lock that sucker. That way no one's gonna wheel the bike away. And then we want to pair that with a chain lock that works with the cafe lock. So this chain loop goes through here, church bell. And that way no one's gonna ride the bike away or lift it and carry it away.
If my bike doesn't already come with a cafe lock, is that something you can add to pretty much any bike?
A lot of them, yes. You can add, there will be little mounts in the frame to bolt the cafe lock. A lot of them can be ordered keyed to the bike, but it's best to ask us just to make sure. So folding locks are the security level of a U-lock, but a lot more convenient package. The mount can be secured onto the frame, so it can be taken with you. It's a lot more manageable. You can get them either combo or keyed, and then oftentimes keyed to the bike as well. So we could take the folding lock, secure the front wheel to the frame or to the rack. So
interesting.
Yeah. The biggest thing that I try to stress is secure the bike to a thing that's bolted to the ground, and then secure the other stuff to the bike.
Gotcha.
Like 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
And just like 1, 2, 3, it looks like your your assortment of folding locks over here. You might have 1, 2, 3 in terms of security levels as well.
You got it. So this is my immediate go-to, the Bordeaux 5700, a 7 security rating, pretty darn good. If we have further to go, this is the 6150, and then the final one. And basically what that means is the metal gets thicker and more resilient to cutting, essentially, and the locking mechanism gets increased as well. And then finally, Avis tops it off with the big decibel alarm. That thing's really loud if you've accidentally set it off in the shop.
You want to run the other way.
That's a whoopsies. But that's security level 10, so that's really, really impressive.
And then lastly, if I don't have this handy end of the rack, no biggie to just slot it through as a traditional bike rack front wheel in there?
For sure. So if we're packed, right? This rack's designed to wheel the front wheel in. Then we can settle the bike into place. Don't hork on it because you can tweak your front wheel. Then we want to do our rear cafe lock. And then still do the chain, but with this chain, it's long enough.
Oh, cool.
Boom.
Can I also wheel the back wheel in?
You can, depending on your bike. So if you have like an EMTV, like the new Copperheads or something like that, without a fender or a rear rack battery, then you can wheel the back wheel in. It's a little bit more stable because the front end doesn't twist, so the back end's a great way to go. But if you got a bike with fenders and or a rear rack, it's best to just do a quick visual, because we don't want to tweak the fender as well or scratch it or anything, so the front wheel's a little bit easier. So situationally, yes.
What about batteries? I'll throw one more at you. Should I be concerned that my battery will be stolen or anything e-bike parts-wise on my bike?
So, good question. So, especially on the Gazelle bikes and a lot of European-based brands that come with the cafe lock, you've got your battery key right here. So why I start with securing the cafe lock is you take the key that secures the battery off of the bike so no one can mess with it. Bosch systems are all keyed and locked to the bike. So once you take that key away, no one's going to take this off. The motor's bolted to the frame, so everything else is pretty much bolted down. Very secure.
Very secure. You heard the man. We've got locks. We've got advice. Come see Bugs to help secure your e-bike and keep riding happy.